Welcome and thanks for joining me again. This time let's fix up this awful looking Tillandsia and Cattleya mount. First, let's clean up the Tillandsia by removing old spikes and dead parts of the plants. I will put a list of the Tillandsias that are growing on this mount in the comment section below, but the big plump one that's in flower now is Tillandsia Caput-medusae. I started this mount approximately 3 years ago. It consists of a piece of pine wood, some hardwood branches, and at the time only one plant of the two Tillandsia species mounted between the twigs. In the bottom right and upper left corner I tried to grow two Cattleya hybrids. At the time I decided to put two of the same Cattleya hybrids I bought onto the mount to see if they would grow there. Since they arrived, they were in a pot and not doing well. I bought them at a famous orchid supermarket in Germany, one of which I'm not too fond of because they often send miserable or bad plants. Just like these seedlings I got. They should have been young plants 1 year from flowering, but what I got were two tiny seedlings. And now in the end of 3 years of struggling, they finally gave up. I will replace them, however, with the two well-grown Cattleya hybrids I brought back from Acorn Orchids last time. I had mounted the Cattleyas on a piece of epiweb to keep their growing environment a bit more moist and attached the pieces with some bonsai wire to the wooden plate. So first thing I need to do is cut the wires so I can remove the epiweb. And after removing the dead orchids, I disinfected the epiweb so I could reuse it. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing a glove, that's simple. Last week I took a bad fall on the street and it messed up my right hand, amongst some other injuries. The Laeliocattleya I will be using now is a cross between the miniature Cattleya or Sophronites mantiqueirae crossed with Laelia or Schomburkia lyonsii. These are still young plants, and because it's a new cross, I don't know how big they will become or what type of flowers they will have. It all depends on what traits of one of the parents will be prominent. But as you can see, these are well-grown young plants. Since they are already well established on this sponge type growing media, I'm just going to attach the pieces to the epiweb using some cotton twine, and for extra humidity I will be adding some strings of syntic. The pieces of epiweb will be secured again on the wood using some thin bonsai wire. Now it's looking nice and clean again, and the orchids and tillandsias can grow on. Thanks for visiting my channel again, and see you in the next video when we'll do an unboxing.